Hello and welcome back to Mordheim, City of the Damned. It's currently Festag, the 14th of Sigmar's. And yeah, off camera, I've done some maths. Lots and lots of maths actually. Prompted from the audience, thank you very much. It's now definitely at the point where two individual weapons could outperform this Sigmarite Great Hammer on Valaska. So I've tried desperately to figure out what the current formula is for damage, chance to hit, chance to crit, etc. And, well, a lot of the information that's currently out there is not correct. However, I still have some rudimentary things to work through. The important thing is that heavy still takes effect here. Dual wield has 75% damage set across the board, whereas this is a stacking 15%, which means that things are very front-loaded with two-handed weapons. Now, with chance to crit reduction and so on and so forth, crit ignoring armor, sunder reducing armor somewhat, etc., etc., all goes into a great big melting pot. And my conclusion from that is that I should buy this Hammer of Conspiracy and this Flail of Surprise temporarily as weapons to use. They're not great for enchants, either of them. We do get some sunder still and some hammer critical hit damage bonus. And yeah, it's all going to stack up very nicely. I think ultimately what I will want is two purple hammers enchanted with increased crit chance. I think that's going to maximize my damage potential. But for the moment, we're going to pick these up just so I don't forget later. Bye-bye. And give them to Valaska. So here you go. This is going to be your new two things. So that and that. What a surprise that's going to be to whoever comes up against her. Now, it's another thing I've noticed, actually. I'm going to demonstrate this. Go away, that. Right. 51 to 54. This display is incorrect. 93 to 104, that is not correct. That's supposed to be reduced by 25%. And you can see that by clicking off and clicking back on it again. So, yeah, a lot of this has been trial and error in, like, exhibition matches, trying to figure out what's best. At the moment, with the gear that I had, the two-handed hammer is best in most cases going up against a lot of armor. And if I replace them with purple weapons, then the purple weapons start to outperform things. But with just purple and a blue, which is what I had available, not so good. This, I think, is best for the moment. If I can get more hammers, more crit, it all stacks up together, works out better overall. So that's where we're aiming. But enough of that. That's like good, almost 5 minutes on blurb that's really not very interesting unless you're super into maths. What are we doing today? Especially because we're not even taking Valaska out this time. So, Brutal Crush their will is an option. Exceptional, good. 3 strike teams, though. That's good average. Mark for Death, hard. Yeah, I like the deployment on that. And since we don't have a few of our key members, that's probably going to be good. So, we've got Tech Messer and Anaxalia. Let's take Melusa instead of Anaxalia. Probably swap her the Great Hammer, actually. So we'll do that in a moment. And then Telepylea is coming out there. Yeah, that's fine. So very quickly, let's just get that Great Hammer. You can have that for the moment. Mace of Hammer or Sigmar Warhammer of Misfortune. Let's get rid of the Mace of Havoc. There you go. Big old Great Hammer. I don't think we've got anything better for you here yet. We still don't really have any good clothing. Something that we should really address at some point. You're using heavy... There you go. That's better for you. And you can have the Mace of Havoc. Sure. There we go. It's almost like I prepared for this episode. Almost. Right, let's get in there. Just double checking that I had actually put the Warhammer on. Now, since I was blurbing on about how different weapons and such are... Wow, that really is a wide arc. All the way down there? Okay. Blurbing on about weapons. The impressives suffer less from using two-handed weapons than everyone else. If you're not talking about an impressive, then it's... Seriously, what even is this? Wide arc, and it goes all the way up here. That's so weird. Yeah, let's not be all the way over there, certainly. You can start here. You can also go right near... Let's just keep everyone close to the cart. That's close enough. Melissa, you can go sit next to her. Panzer East. Yeah, that's okay. Telepilea, that's fine. And a Milo, you can be over there as well. Yeah, so if you don't have an impressive, then dual wielding is almost invariably better in all cases. The exception being if you know you're going to be going up against a stunned person and you're just charging and only have like 3 action points. But yeah, most of the time dual wielding appears like it's way, way better. So what are we doing this time? Who are we up against? The Cleansing Flame. Okay. So got to be a little bit careful of ranged. Let's bring everyone down through here and this way round, I think. We'll pick this up on the way through. Might even pick that up on the way through from Medusa. But let's get some scouting ahead. They're already starting to loot things, that's fine. Yeah, while I was working through the formula and trying to figure out how things were intertwined with each other, I thought that there was an argument to be made for using a two-handed weapon with Sunder in cases where you're going up against armor. But no, it turns out that's also not quite true. And I think the main difference comes from the critical chance. At least for using Sigmar Warhammers. Because crits ignore armor, there's less benefit from having Sunder. I don't want to say no benefit. Especially because crit chance gets reduced by enemy toughness. It's in here somewhere. Is it upstairs? I suppose it must be. Ah, there in the corner. Well, we're miles away from them at the moment, so I don't mind coming all this way to pick it up. It is another cluster. That'll help pay a little bit for the weapons that we've just had. Back downstairs if you would. And I suppose as far forwards as you could have pretended to have gotten. This side, the other side is just as good. Can't get through there, I don't think. So I guess here. Hi. Oh, cart's there. Probably just drop it off next turn then. It's going to be a bit of a shame to lose that Sigmarite Great Hammer. Both leaders that I've trained up, who I believe are the only other people I have available who could use it, both of them have trained up in shield in some form or other. Where am I? Was possibly going to check for the weird stone in there. Or maybe in here. Let's have a look in here. There it is, I think. Just a fragment. That's fine. Yeah, so because they both trained up in using shields, it would be a massive waste to repurpose them. I'm wondering if I'm kind of at the point where I should be prowling all the time, or using the extra to just continue moving on. Is it upstairs? Yes, it is upstairs. Trying to be more mindful about picking up weird stone as and when I can. Can't get up there. Could possibly get up here. Is this up? No, this is not up. This is a different building. How do you get into that one then? Probably all the way around. Can't get through that gap for certain. That's too high. Why can't I just jump up here? That seems unfair. Alright, well, we'll forsake that one then on account of it being awkward. Possibly through. Oh, well, certainly not through here. We checked through there already. Oh, got to go the long way round if I decide that I can be bothered. It's quite a way out of our way, and I imagine we're going to want more people in amongst the front lines. You can come around here so you can get your eyes down there a bit. And ambush. Telepilea. Alright, you can block the bottom of this. No, actually, stand here, just so other people could run past you. And Milo. Playing catch up a bit? That's fine. So he's got Wild Pack now. Wild Pack's going to be interesting. Self and allies within 5-meter radius. Grants immunity to fear and provokes fear on engaged enemies, reducing melee hits chance by 10%. So that's quite nice. Radius is about comparable to Sigmar's Might, by the look of it. Obviously, we don't want to do it right now. But yeah, I'm really, really interested to see how that plays out, if we get an opportunity to use it properly. Techmesser, please continue your scouting. No sign of anyone yet, which is good. That's a bigger cluster. Those two are, I suppose, just by themselves. Can you go through the building instead? I think you can around here. Oh, Overwatch shot. Nasty. Who is that? It's just a zealot. Well, they're far closer than I thought. It's a shame I couldn't see him. That is well positioned by him. Okay. Come forwards to here. You only really have ambush. He's going to go first before everyone else. So, yeah, actually. Come back here. Go on ambush stance. Or dodge. Dodge might be good. Yeah, go on dodge. If he comes forwards and charges at her, then everyone else can bundle forwards and get revenge. And if anyone else turns up, we've at least got some defensive options. Wow, this fight is going to be a lot closer, a lot faster than I anticipated. We are looking for Levi Jokund and Aldaris Gaudner. That's one of them. That is... Who is that? That's Levi. Xantippe, please come and catch up and help. Can you get through this way? No, you can't. Well, that's fine. We positioned you in such a place that you can actually just charge forwards in advance. I haven't dropped off the... Oh, I suppose I could. It's right here. Just in case. So we probably want her to be round here-ish on ambush. Just covering a few good angles like that. Now this is the person that shot us a moment ago. Oh, he's coming into the building. Okay. Man, they love that building, don't they? Oh, are they going to try and get upstairs in the building? I bet they are. I will admit, I am slightly perplexed. Upstairs, possibly, already. There, right. Well, that's interesting. Come this way, Melusa. I'm hoping, really hoping, that another person can get an attack in there. Not so sure that that's possible, actually. Ouch. Oh, Melusa, this is bad for you. I'm sorry, this is also my fault. Go on, dodge. No, that's blocked. Oh, that's annoying. Entirely my fault, of course. What ways can we get through and round? Possibly that way, maybe this way. Let's have a look this way. Can certainly get in. Can I actually get into the fight, though? Yes, I can. But I have no defense after that. Let's go all the way back. Look at the other angle options we've got, like through the other building. So this way might work. Is there a door? Kind of. Yes, maybe. Not sure. That feels like a trap. Let's avoid that. Overwatch shot. Bollocks. That is so badly positioned. Right. Well, we could ultra murder that. No, we can't. He's... Yes, we could ultra murder him. Oh, or we might still be able to just about make that charge. We can just make the charge from here. Sigmar's might will only get me to start with. Still got no defense. Let's go for charge. Really, really trying to just help Melusa here. So Sigmar's might now buff us too. Hit, hit. No, no extra hit. That's... I thought I would have one more. Maybe I miscalculated. Oh, I suppose with the charge, yeah, I probably just worked out the maths wrong. Not a great day so far. Telepilea, you can't move as far as we would like. Can start sending you round though. So come to here, go on ambush. And then I'm going to try and get Milo to howl to add fear to both Melusa and Panteriste, and I really hope it works. He's got a few things that he can do to try and help here. So, Wild Pack is one. Then I can also do Winter's Chill on both of them. Probably doesn't stack. Probably best to just do it on the one. So do it on Panteriste. Do it on Melusa, actually. And then start running through here. As much as you can, anyway. Tekmessa, come around. Think best to just get her into combat here against this guy. Just run and get 2 hits. She's got no defense, but again, it's something that we want to, I suppose, come around here and get into combat over there as well. Get 2 hits. Yeah, let's do that. I don't think extra people help for like all alone checks. But he failed his all alone check anyway. Also his fear tests. Alright, their leader is up there. Ran upstairs to just jump downstairs. Coming down again. Ambush. So we'll probably bring Milo over to help with this fight. Almost certainly, actually. Still haven't seen the other person. It's probably that other hero, wherever they are. Xantippe, let's bring you through. Can you get a charge on? Do you not quite have the distance, angle, etc.? No, not quite. Can I do that differently? I think so. Like, I don't think I can do the start of it very differently, but let's try it all again. Yeah, that's not better. That's just different. But straight across here is a potential. If nothing else, Xantippe can get in here and ruin this guy's day. Hello. Stun recovery, weapon swap, and then do nothing. Melusa. Nice hit. And then sidestep. Panteriste. Sigmar's Might, buff everyone. Nice. Problem sorted. We'll leave the looting for the other lady. Panteriste can come around here and help with this fight. Oh yeah, still causing fear. At least we get a defensive option this time. I feel like I'm being perhaps a little overly aggressive here. Milo, you can just come straight over and help with this fight then. Yeah, just come in here. So go wild pack, get everyone. Failure, that's a shame. Could go again. Would quite like to attack though. So go for an attack. And then do Winter's Chill on someone. Repent is fine. Guard stance. Loot. So he couldn't get in there at all. On account of the spheres of influence being just massively inconvenient for us. So nothing could be done there in terms of looting the enemy hero. Bit of a shame as always, but that's fine. Mob. He's going to get a turn. I'm hoping that it's awkward enough for him that he can't really do anything. Passed his all alone check. Kind of expect that as a leader. Hit Telepylea and missed Pentarist. Xantippe. I suppose just finish this guy off if you can. Nice. Yeah, take all of that. It's not worth taking his token though. It's a shame they don't do anything, like count for extra gold at the end of the game or anything. Have we seen anyone else? We have not. Suppose come over here and stand close enough to receive buffs. Melusa, you can also come around and get ready for some buffs. So Sigmar's Might should get everyone. Very nice. Pick up the weird stone. And then, yeah, there's no way you can loot that, unfortunately. So I suppose move around a bit and scout, see if you can see anyone. Of course, we do have to be a little bit cautious for Overwatch. That's been our downfall a little so far. I think we're going to go up there. Now, let's see if we can get up in here. We cannot. Well, there's always that building off to the side, actually. This way. I think this has stairs going up. But no front door. I guess plan A it is then. I suppose we'll hang around. We'll wait for Milo's turn. Stand about here. That's good enough. Non-ambush stance. Fingers crossed Milo can loot that corpse. Telepylea, you can actually loot it. Good. very nice things. And actually, you're in a good position to get buffed. So stand here. Ooh, are they all the way over there? I heard someone jumping that way. Hi. It's not the other hero. This guy's called Tridonal. Panterist is on form. So Milo. Oh, wait, you've got Repent, don't you? Yes, prevent spellcasting just for the moment. That's fine. You can come over here and get involved in the fight, I suppose, then. From the back? Yeah, from the back. Hope this isn't a trap. Seems fine. Nice! Oh, excellent work there. So this is slightly disadvantageous. We don't know where Aldaris Galdner is. And chances are, if we take out this person, who we will, they're going to rout. I'm fine with this. Unless Galdner turns up suddenly. I don't think that's going to happen. So Xanthipe's going to come over and probably get the kill. There's just really not a lot to do. Wow, 41% chance to crit against this guy. How come? That's what I want to know. I mean, it's going to be higher now because of fatality. Yeah, of course, 31, 32-ish, plus 10% for Sigmar's Might. Yes, that would explain it. And does he really have no toughness? Toughness 8. That should reduce it. What's his crit resistance? 6. I'm sure it all works out. But yes, that is an insanely high crit chance. And yet I still want higher. Well, we'll take those. I'm anticipating the game's going to end very shortly. Who goes next? Well, Panterist is going to, so you can have the movement buff. Melusa, you could do a bit of scouting, I suppose. Up here, kind of. Worth it, maybe? Yeah. Melusa. Oh dear. Just really trying to just get some eyes around. Still can't see any. I reckon just could go up here, I suppose. There's someone. It's not our target. This is another tree dunal. Fine. Come back here. Go and prowl. Panterist, you can start going up here. It's bound to be around somewhere. There. Okay. In this building? Yes. I could start the fight. There's a very, very slim chance that we could... No, there's like no chance we could take him out this turn, I don't think. Come through here. Bait him to charge at us. Get him closer. Hi. Then I need to delay so that I can get Milo to try and come up here. And Telepilea as well. Don't think they've got enough oomph to make it. But I'm going to try. Telepilea, if she's going to, she needs to go all the way to the far side. Which she can do at least. So she can come all the way around here. And then she's going to delay as well. This is kind of an all or nothing, because we're kind of sacrificing all of our defensive options here just for sheer trying to do damage. Ugh, Milo, if there's one time I need you to not fall flat on your face, it's now. Okay, what's Milo's spells like? Increases hit chance and damage by 10%. That's definitely worth doing. So if we do that on Panteriste, then we still have 2 attacks, but we can delay and let her buff. So this on you. And then we delay. And then Panteriste goes Sigmar's Might, buff everyone. Failure. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted. Let's try that again. Failure again. Oh, God. Game just does not want me to do this. Oh. Why? Why, game? Why? Ultimate troll. I am literally speechless. So we're going up to join in. Since there's now a space where our leader was. And then they failed their out test. Wow, that totally backfired in a way that I just have no words for. It's 1 out of action. The gods decreed it. So let's run through the injuries. Full recovery. I should hope so too. Yeah, that's just... I think we lose some gear as well because it was on her. She'd looted things. Telepilea, nice work. Melusa, good work. Not dying. Xantippe, MVP, yes. And Milo, I like that howl. I really did. That worked exceptionally well. So what do we get? Very little Weirdstone. That's okay. A bunch of stuff to sell though, which is nice. Formula of Precision. Oh, interesting. We might end up using that. But yeah, all of these lovely blue things are pretty much going to get sold. So pay upkeep. And then we'll go to the shop. Sell. Can sell this elixir. Don't care for that. Do I sell the Sigmarite Great Hammer? That's the question. Great Axe is not an Ulrican Great Axe, otherwise I might keep that as it is. I do really like the Great Axe, just rather exclusively when I'm playing the Cult of the Possessed. Sunder is nothing to be laughed at. But yeah, goodbye. Goodbye. Also goodbye. Likewise. So many bows. Get rid of the axes. Hammer of Venom is interesting. Being a blue hammer with increased critical hit damage, it will help dual wielding, so I'll keep hold of that. Mace of Retribution I'll probably get rid of. And that'll probably, I'll go goodbye to the spear as well. And I suppose the 3 basic maces can go. Let's look at everyone's stats and level ups and things. So nothing for Panteriste, despite the fact she actually ranked up. She's obviously good enough. Toxaris didn't come out. Oh, you're 1 XP away from rank 10. Melusa, I think you're just getting accuracy. Switch over to my spreadsheet actually, just to double check. So 9, 3, 10 for a novice, yes. So more accuracy for you. Zantippe. A little bit more stun resist or a little bit more psychological test resist? Let's go for psychological test resist this time. We did stun resist last time. Polymusa is training. Even if like Panteriste had been injured, Polymusa would have come straight off the bench. That's not so bad. Milo, very good. Liked it. Thinking intelligence again. There you go. And Tech Messer, accuracy. And I think that's it. We do actually have a pile of cash at the moment. I could look at that formula of precision. Not on you though. You've now got 2 enchanted weapons. This one. Guess it's a bow thing. That's not a bow. This is a bow. Well, our ranged hit chance is already excellent, so that's not really necessary. Of surprise could give some use at the moment. We do technically have a spare in our inventory, so might be worth considering that just for the time being. Don't know. I prefer things that are consistently good rather than inconsistently good. That sounded really bad, but yeah, that's basically where my head is. Can we train Tech Messer up in Prowl yet? There it is. 3 days. Yes, we can. I think that's going to be next here. 270, that's most of the cash that we just got. That's fine. So you can learn that, and we will be swapping you out for someone else. Probably Annex Alia or Aristomachy. Maybe Aristomachy. I haven't had her out for a while. Does anyone else want training? Possibly something for Panteriste? Could do Healing Circle, actually. That seems like it would be a good call. Yeah, let's get Healing Circle training up here. We'll swap you 2 over again. And then I don't want to risk spending any more at the moment. I'd send off some stone so that we've got some cash coming in at least. We'll do that off to Sigmar's Haven this time. Let's take it down to, what, 18 on each? There we are. Nice and balanced. And I suppose let's see what happens overnight. Cleet has learnt Prowl. Polymusa has learnt Sigmar's Might. That's the mastery level. 5 other people are in training, and we got some cash for the smuggling that we've just done. Well, that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have and will be joining me for the next. Remember to like these videos if you like them, and subscribe to my channel if you've not already. And I shall see you next time for another day in Mordheim, City of the Damned.